Word, we outcha and pot 9 million. Take it on victory road this time. Get max repels out quickly. I don't want to deal with this nonsense. Not ready to see these Pokemon. Alright, what do we have? Or one more? Okay. Better last me the whole time. Do not fail me. Don't fail me now. Alright, so just initial area, really nothing there. I'm not going to be doing too much exploring in here. I'm going to be kind of doing the bare minimum. Screw it. The main thing to get here is Earthquake. You get Earthquake, you're golden. Teach that sucker to Piloswine ASAP, Rocky. And I think there is a hidden item right here. I think you can also get, I think, Defense Curl in here. Who the heck wants Defense Curl as a TM? I don't even want it as a move. Let alone give me as a technical move. Screw that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, so head up to the upper level here. You got one item hidden down there. I'm not going to run over to that because Earthquake is in the northwest corner. That's where you're going to find it. There's a little bit of a puzzle-ish thing. I don't know what you'd call it. And jump down this little edge. Go back down. Get her self a full restore. Another item worth getting, I suppose you could say. If you do so, if I do say so myself. Alright, so this time you can choose to go there. You can choose to go here. Down a freaking hole. Why would I do that? So I can have repel wear off. TM26, what is that? Teach that sucker to Piloswine ASAP. Time to go back up there, and Victory Road's really kind of a joke. But before we're done, who is it? Hold it. Are you going to take the Pokemon League Challenge? Don't make me laugh. You're so much weaker than I am. I'm not like I was before. I now have the best and strongest Pokemon with me. I'm invincible, Brock. I challenge you. At least you refer to me as my real name. Alright. Let's see what he's got. He's got a full team now. We got Dark and Ice going at it. Really not a lot of options here, actually. So I'm just going to use Surf. Probably my most consistent move here. Still pretty underleveled though. Level 34. He's got a cool set of Pokemon, I do have to say. I believe he has a Haunter still. I don't think he has a Gengar yet. But to have a Crobat too, Magneton's, yeah, not feeling that one so much. I was gonna get in my way though. Only 2 levels higher than that cool trainer. Don't use Thunder Shock or anything, please. But Meganium, Crobat, Haunter, eventually Gengar. No. That's not pleasant for anybody. That is not pleasant either. Can you be my friend and not do this to me? Okay, fully paralyzed now. Okay. Get my balls busted here by Magneton. What the heck? Shocking the living daylights out of me here. Ease up on the pedal, the frick. Gatorade's almost done. Gotta get himself trained up. Can't be having this right now. Alright, so Meganium, we can do a little bit better here. A little paralysis might slow me down a little bit. Reflect. Defense rose. Too bad I'm using Ice Punch. His strongest Pokemon, 38. Kind of a tank. Can be at least, but not today. Not when you're level 55. Let's see what else you got to throw at me. Does your Pokemon? You still got Golbat, man, because you ain't know how to be a friend to your Pokemon. You ain't know how to be a good friend. Sayonara, sucker. 13, 18 experience points, racking them up in the bank here at Haunter. Yeah, see, he's not fully evolved yet. You ain't gonna last in there. Oh, Shadow Ball, you got one too? You beat Morty? Oh, obviously you did since you got through here. Always leaving me in the dust. Not like Gary though. Gary, man, he would make you feel like some inferior person. I mean, you do face him in the end. You don't face him in Victory Road. You're facing him after you defeat Pokemon League. So here's Kadabra. He's gonna have an Alakazam eventually too. Future Sight. Bite up that spoon. It ain't bent yet. You ain't mastered telekinesis yet, my friend. And over to that cash. Just cough it over. You know you want it. I'm thinking of what the Dragon Master said to me. Sounds like some nerdy dude. I'm a Dragon Master. I want to find out why I can't win and become stronger. When I do, I will challenge you and I'll beat you down with all my power. You keep it at it. You keep at it until then. Alright, so that's all the Victory Road has to say. Next step is taking down the Elite Four. Well, that's an abrupt entrance to things. Victory Road's kind of weak. Not to get too excited about. So I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to get my Pokemon grinded up, as you guys expected. I said and mentioned that, so we'll cut it here and then be back at it when we're ready to take them on. See you in a bit.
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was, to catch them and just defeat the Elite Four with one of my Pokemon. No, I'm doing all 6 today. And we're going to be taking on the Elite 5, as it really is. And you know what I'm going to do to boost up your moves? I forgot about this guy over here, Black Glasses. Gonna give him to Jeffrey. I don't have Charcoal, sorry Magmar. But first guy we're going to be taking on in the Elite Four, you guys have been waiting for. I grinded up my Pokemon, got them all ready. You'll see what I did off screen when their moves come out. Unfortunately, I don't have Thunder, which would be nice to have. But Crunch should do the trick. Let's meet Will. Welcome to the Pokemon League, Brock. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful, and at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Well, losing's gonna be your only option today, my friend Will. Your Will is gonna be pretty weak against my Pokemon, so he's gonna send out 5 Pokemon. 5's gonna be the magic number until you get to Lance. So we're gonna start out Crunch. Good thing I've got good speed. Good thing I got special attack. Xatu obviously unleashing its inner Central America design, which is pretty cool. We haven't gone and seen a Xatu or Natu in Wild, which I wanted to do, and I was very close to considering training with one of those guys and making him one of my Pokemon. So next thing, really not going to change here. We're going to crunch away at old Jinx. Levels are 40, 41, 41, 41, and 42, so pretty low. If you got an Ice type, take out those Zatus or Electric type, and then obviously a number of options against Jinx, another dual type. Slowbro and Executor really shouldn't have any issues. Still, this one has a part Psychic type, so we're going to be able to use Crunch pretty effectively here. Jeffrey the Giraffe packs a lot of punch, so next time you go to the Toys R Us store, you see that giraffe in there, just know that he's a future Elite Four Hall of Famer. So don't be off your gut, don't be thrown off about that. I did sell my Max Elixirs, which I'm looking back on it right now and kind of regretting that decision. Cause I'm gonna take on one more Xatu. Let me think about this. Can I use my Crobat in any way, shape, or form? No, I'm gonna save my Crobat. Well, I shouldn't have to use Crunch later on. I can stick it out. 5 straight moves. This is why we grind in Victory Road. And you're gone. Give me that money. Give me that money, Will. Give me that cake, Peach. Yeah, that cake. I can't believe it. 4,200 $8 for me. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will not continue battling. I will continue battling. What? Yeah, so he's basically a pushover. That door's going to open for you now. Next up is going to be Koga. Koga's going to send out some Ariados, Venomoth, Muck, Fortress, Crobat. I'm going to bring out Magmar. Really quite a few options. Actually, I'm going to face Crobat, so I'm going to stick with Magmar. He's going to get some love. I can use Crobat on Bruno. Fwahaha, you remember that? Flashbacks right here. With intricate style, I will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison, prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely a force, you shall see soon enough. So he's trying to be all strategic. He kind of takes that approach compared to what you see with Bruno, even Lance, I suppose. I really like Karen's motto, which we'll see in a little bit. First one up to battle, Bug, Poison type. You see right there, I got Dynamic Punch, I got Fire Blast. Magmar is a freaking tank right now. We're going to be sending some Bug Pokemon. Down goes Gyarados. Can't get a Spinarak, whatever. In Silver, you can get Ladybuzz. That's in Gold, in case you were wondering. Next one up is Fortress, Bug Steel type. Beautiful combination for us to just ruin here. And considering Muck might be our only difficult challenge. I might actually use Dynamic Punch against Muck, or maybe Fire Blast, I suppose, if I want to be sexy about it. Dynamic Punch pretty sexy too, but Thunder Punch against Crobat. Diversification. What am I going to tell you once more? Muck is just gigantic. So Fire Blast, please hit. It will. Burn, burn, burn in the ring of fire. That Muck sprite looks pretty intimidating. I do remember it taking up nearly half the screen, thinking it was going to be a much more formidable opponent. I know you. Too bad my Crobat's 6 levels better than you, and you're going to succumb to my Thunder Punch. Will we have a situation where I don't have to use any more than one per Pokemon? I would like to see. And what do I want to use here? I'll just use the old standby Flamethrower. I did get rid of Fire Punch for Dynamic Punch. I figured I got 20 PP for fire moves. I don't think there's going to be a situation going forward where I'm going to need any more than that without having an opportunity to get to the Poke Center. Think about Kanto. The stretches between gyms are a lot shorter. You can bounce back and forth to gyms, and you have a little bit more leeway into where you go. I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skill. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test. Thank you for treating me with respect, son. I don't know why there's lava in this one, quite frankly. It's a rock fighting type place, but we want to use lava, apparently. So he's probably going to start out with Onyx. I'm trying to think about that. Bruno has 1 Onyx. I could probably get by. I don't know. I don't have the Giga Drain to teach my Crobat yet, so don't accuse me of not being able to take the Onyx down. See no fear in you, determined. Prepare for battle. Homing power, woo-ha. So you guys probably remember Bruno. He's a stud. Hit him on top. Bruno is who everybody aspires to be. Excuse me, wing attack. Screw it. Oh, you. Alright, you broke the streak. I'll give you props. It's gonna end here. Crobat I didn't grind up though. There's no additional moves for me to learn, so I was just like, screw it. I'm gonna face the Elite Four and ride it out. It probably gets to level 51.5 anyways. Onyx, no, I'm gonna stick it out. He's probably gonna use Rock Throw and just bury me into the freaking ground. But I'm a baller, shot caller. Bite over half, flinching. Good thing I have freaking super speed, 14th best out of all Pokemon. In case you play online, I've never been one of those gamers. I'd probably get thrashed up there. Hitmonchan's moveset capable of taking on a flying type, but not before the damage was done. Sacked for a loss. Thank you, Sunny Day. And down goes our friend Jackie. I remember being blown away when I put 2 and 2 together. Hitmonchan, Bruce Lee, and Jackie Chan. Not that I was a huge fan of either. I know a lot of you guys may be out there. And Machamp is a stellar boss. So is Crobat, though. As a sexy move that I wish I had for Pillow but I got too lazy YouTubes. When you start doing these walkthroughs, you kind of trying to start cut corners and playing these games. I mean, they're fun and all, but you know, you've grinded through them a number of times, and you want to get to the enjoyable stuff. You don't want to have to be doing the nitty gritty, just like the hard work and homework. 171 speed. Don't even look at that number. You'll be just appalled. You'll be appalled at yourself. There's a Pokemon with that agility out there. Bow to your sensei, Hitmonlee. Kip has learned the ways of Rex Kwando. And Crobat was a tank there. Next up is going to be Karen. So, fighting types ideally. It's kind of a hodgepodge, quite frankly. I'm trying to remember who she sends out first. But I'm going to send Magmar out. Really saving my crew, as you can tell. No, I don't want to do anything. That was complicated. Goodness. So I'm actually going to pay attention to what Karen says in this one. Boring area. Dark type. I'm Karen of the Elite Four. You're Brock. How amusing. I love dark type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. So Karen gives a little bit of an interesting message. I was going to just look scantily clad right there. It's passing the eye test. If I were to put a Pokemon quote as my Twitter description, I'd probably put the one from her. No, I want to do that still, but that's a good idea. Fighting type on the Umbreon. Dominates dark type Pokemon. If it hits, that is. One of the most powerful fighting type moves in the game. Gengar. Gas poison. Or ghost poison. No. We'll use Fire Blast because I'm a boss, even though its special attacks freaking out through the roof. Another one of them traded Pokemons you don't have. They're elusive. Oh my gosh, Gengar's special attack can't hold up to the Generation 1, but that was a Generation 1 Mecha Throwdown right there. Take a snapshot. Murkrow, Thunder Punch, on fleek. Trying to be Team Rocket in this joint. That's what I do to all of them. All of them foos try to come through. So you can catch Murkrows and Kanto, so if you're really fixing for a dark flying type, or all about that Banjo-Kazooie witch-looking Pokemon. If she had a Pokemon, that's who it would be, just in case you were wondering. So Houndoom, another one of them, one of my favorites, and that one misses. It does have a penchant for doing that. Crunch is probably going to do a decent amount of damage to me. Nope, not too bad. Gosh dang it, won't you hit, man? One of the things about Magmar, it doesn't have great defense, but thankfully that special attack. And that one does hit. That one strikes. Dynamic Punch strikes again. All the way to 0. Critical hit, super effective. And the last one's going to be the easiest of the group. And the most puzzling decision on Karen's part. Thought you were about these dark type Pokemon. Gengar's not even dark. Why don't you have a Sneasel? So that kind of pissed me off. I'm like, you didn't even have a full freaking complete team of dark type Pokemon. Same with Lance. Gyarados, since one was Gyarados, a dragon type. Just have a Dragonair instead of free freaking Dragonites anyways. What the heck's that about, man? Make up your mind. Who's your favorite? There's going to be all kinds of battles for that. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. Wink, wink. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is the only selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. Yep, you gotta win with your favorites. I do like that message. I do very much so agree with that one. Okay, so Gatorade, Jeffrey, but Piloswine is going to be your man in this one. He usually does start off with a Gyarados, so I actually might stick with my Magmar right now. I'm going to keep this guy, unless I'm confusing with Generation 1. We will see, we'll be able to adjust accordingly, but a long hallway, and who is it? But our buddy Lance. I'm waiting for you, Brock. I knew that with your skills, you would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of us two. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Release the epic music. Let it proceed. Lance, looking like an 8-year-old in a cape, flying out of trees, and it was Gyarados, so I guessed correctly, somehow. So 4 times the damage right here if I land it. So no way Gyarados is standing up to that one. One of the biggest weaknesses about this puppy. Never was a huge fan of it. You can teach it some pretty bomb, high-powered moves, but it's weak to a lot of things. So I'm going to change to... I could probably even... I'm just going to keep Magmar out there, actually, for right now. Thunder Punch is going to do a number on the flying type. Don't forget, he's not ground type. He's a rock. He's a fossil. Still a fossil. Still dead. But if I get that Charizard out here, I'm gonna switch out to Piloswine now. Charizard is a boss Pokemon. I really do love the fact that Lance has got one of the bad boys. So you're gonna get a level 47, and level 50 Dragonite. Couple tanks right there. No doubt. So make sure. Blizzard does have a penchant to miss. Can put you in kind of a bind, but Piloswine is a tank, 209 hit points, defense is through the roof, and that's one of the things. If you have a defensive tank right here, this is why Piloswine comes through, you'll be able to better deal with their Hyper Beam moves, which is, you know, primarily it's the go-to. So this is going to be interesting. It's kind of a weird combo right here. That's not going to do so well on my ice. I'm not going to like that one. I'm not going to respond very well. That's super effective. We'll see how this does, if it cancels it out. Flying type in there with the fire, obviously. Did not freeze, so I'm going to switch out. We're going to go with fire on fire. And look at what this combo is. Do I smell Blaine in the building? But who's going to win this time? Do I have Seismic Toss? Does Charizard have Seismic Toss? You're going to throw me into the fire? No, I'm just going to Thunder Punch you back to where you came from, Charizard. Everybody's favorite. Jeez. 59 for Magmar. Continuing to be a stud. Alright, so he's got 2 left. He's got 2 Dragonites left, that is. So hopefully Piloswine has brought his A game and is going to connect on these blizzards. It has hit on 2 consecutive, so it kind of does leave me a little bit concerned slightly. I could use Icy Wind and see how that does. Oh, I see you. And that's probably going to kill me. No, it doesn't. Come on, baby. It came through. Piloswine being a dude. Look at that sprite. It looks like a little pile of dirt. The Nose Blizzard. Feraligatr has gotten no love this entire run. I'm sorry, buddy. You just don't have the moves right now that I can use. Actually, you do. I'm going to use Ice Punch on you. I'm going to give him some love. He deserves to get a little representation. Sunflower, sorry. Could have worked you in on the Onyx, but just wasn't feeling you today. Don't you realize your type? You missed out, buddy. I brought up Sunflora, but it doesn't mean that that's the one you're facing. Alright, so Ice Punch the heck out of you. I knew I had you along, Gatorade, for something. And that is impressive. He takes down a level 50 all in one hit. Guess who's the champion? B-Rock's the champion. Champion Lance, it's over. But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. What a good guy. Not a sour loser. Whew. You have become truly powerful, Brock. Your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow strong with your Pokemon. And this is when the press starts coming. They try to get interviews with me because, you know, of course, I'm this famous dude. Professor Oak's all slow straggler, ain't he? Ah, Brock, it's been a long while. You certainly look more mature. Your conquest of the league, you remember me, Oak? Wow, it's fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too. I'm gonna change voices. Because they believed in you as a trainer. They just persevered. Congratulations, Brock. Let's interview the brand new Pokemon champion. I'm gonna have to intercede. It's getting a little bit too noisy. Oh, my PR rep. Mary's all pissed. Oh wait, we haven't done the interview. As a journalism major, I know how it is, Mary. Know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. It's been a long time since I came here. I always thought this was weird tile in here. I didn't know if it was dusty or it was just the design. So this is the Hall of Fame, essentially. And the new league champion, making all the makings of greatness. Allow me to register you and your partners as champs. So if you have one Pokemon, it's just going to show one Pokemon in there. So solo runs, that's what it's going to be like. So they save for you in here. And our first member, Magmar. First generation Pokemon. The tank. The anchor of the team for Alligator Gatorade. Draft Rig. The sneaky selection in the late rounds. The low round draft pick that really came through as a versatile asset. Crobat. Patience. Patience, versatility, utilitarian effort. Piloswine. The last addition to our team, but arguably one of the most important in the Elite Four run, and the happy-go-lucky Sunflora, keeping the group cheerful all along. And Brock, of course, evaluation, 149 hours, that's scary. 80 Pokemon rating. Have you gotten a fishing rod? You shut up. Oak, you're an idiot. Alright. Credits time. Roll the credits, baby. Watching these dancing blossoms. Junichi Masuda. Alright guys, so completed Johto in nearly 50 parts, not bad. I'll probably be getting done with Kanto in another 30. Continuing that Pokemon grind on the Pokédex. I'll be having a short video before I go through. That's a weird noise. Something on my freaking computer made a loud noise. I'll be going through the catching of the rest of the Pokemon in Johto before we actually go to Kanto. What the heck? Stupid background updates I'm hearing in my freaking headphones. So there'll be a video before then. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for following me through Johto. If that's all you're interested in, just wanted to see some Johto. I know a lot of people have faded off not watching my walkthroughs as much anymore, but thanks for those that have stuck through. This Johto holds a special place in my heart as a region. I'm going to get to the US version staff right here. Gail. But special place in my heart. It was my first completion of a area in Pokemon before any of the other ones, even before Kanto, because I played Silver before even playing Blue, which was the next one that I had played. So this is where it all started for me, and Pokemon will always be one of my favorites. I would say Command & Conquer is my all-time favorite, and then it's between Backyard Sports, Age of Empires, and Pokemon, so I mean, can't go wrong there. But the end, and you're going to be brought back to the main screen once again, and one of the first Pokemons you see in the wild is finishing the credits. So they're going to set you back to Newbark Town, and you're going to get the SS Anne ticket. We're going to go on SS Anne in a little bit. Thanks for watching this part, and see you guys next time. I'll be having a quick video about catching those Pokemon, and then off to Kanto.